Hey, let's make a sermon series graphic together at 1615. So the sermon series that this church requested is called Watered Down Traditions. And they requested that the word traditions be written in water and that the rest of it be really legible and clean. So first, let's start working on traditions. We get a font that looks like water. I have a great font called Drip Drop that I know we can use. And we're just going to start by working on that and making that look like water. So let's get the word traditions in, reduce the space between the letters a little bit, and add a few font embellishments. I think that's looking pretty good. Now we'll export this black and white JPEG and take it over to Adobe Firefly. So the first thing we'll do is drop our black and white JPEG in the section for composition reference. And then we'll add the prompts. The word traditions is written in spilled water on a textured, light-colored tabletop. Overhead perspective, God's eye view, photorealism, hyperrealism, dynamic lighting. Let's see what we get back. So we just have it make a couple versions of this for us. I really like this one, so we're gonna go with that. So we'll take the JPEG that Adobe Firefly gave us and drop it back into Photoshop. And now we need to make the rest of the title. So the first thing we'll do is adjust the color of the water just a little bit to make sure that's like a good color blue. From there, we'll add the rest of the title, Watered Down. And I want Watered Down to overlap with traditions a little bit, so it looks like part of it is under the water. Some water spilled over maybe the letter R here. So we'll get that knocked out by just duplicating that little embellishment and then reducing its opacity over top of the R. Then we'll add the subtitle and we'll make sure that it has like a matching blue highlight behind it just to tie it into the graphic. Things are looking a little plain here, so I want to add kind of a watery shadow texture on top of it. So I'll go grab a texture from Envato and then adjust the blend mode until I feel like it's looking pretty good. I think that looks pretty good there. It's a bit much, so we'll clean up some of the sides of it. And then I feel like I just want to get some like blue light into this as well. So try out a couple different light leaks to set on top of the graphic. Again, just downloading them from Envato and then dropping them on top of the graphic until I find one that I feel like is working. And I think that one looks pretty good. We'll reduce the opacity a little bit so it's not too much. And then boom, there you go. Watered Down Traditions, sermon title graphic.